Have you ever felt like life has knocked you flat with no way up? Here's the truth: rock bottom is not the end. It's the perfect place to rebuild. Every great comeback starts from a moment of total failure, heartbreak, or struggle. The difference between staying down and rising higher than ever comes down to mindset. In this video, I'll share powerful mindset shifts that can take you from rock bottom to greatness. If you're tired of feeling stuck and ready to create a stronger version of yourself, this is your wake up call. Let's get into it. Rock bottom is your wake up call. When life drags you to the bottom, it's not a punishment, it's a signal. It's life telling you that something has to change. Rock bottom wakes you up in ways comfort never will. It forces you to face the truth about your habits, choices, and mindset. It's a brutal but powerful reset button. The key is to stop asking, "Why me?" and start asking, "What can I learn from this?" Rock bottom strips away the illusions, showing you what really matters and what needs to go. Once you accept this, it becomes the foundation for your greatest comeback. Rewrite the story you tell yourself. The story you tell yourself about your life determines how you rise. If you say, "I'm broken, I'm a failure," you'll stay stuck. But if you shift the story to, "This is the chapter where I rebuild," everything changes. Your self-talk can either trap you or free you. Even if your past is full of mistakes or pain, your future is unwritten. Greatness starts with reframing your struggles as preparation, not punishment. The story you tell yourself in your darkest moments will shape the person you become. Use pain as your fuel. Pain is heavy, but it's also powerful. Every great comeback story is built on using pain as fuel. Instead of letting it break you, let it drive you. Pain teaches you what you never want to feel again, and that alone can push you forward. Whether it's heartbreak, failure, or rejection, pain gives you a reason to rise. The question isn't, "How do I avoid pain?" but "How can I turn this into power?" Once you stop seeing pain as your enemy and start seeing it as your motivator, you'll rise faster than you ever imagined. Adopt the "nothing to lose" mindset. When you're at rock bottom, the fear of failure loses its power. You've already faced the worst. This is the perfect time to take risks and try things you've been too scared to do. What do you have to lose? Nothing to lose. Mindset is dangerous in the best way. It makes you bold. It pushes you to go after opportunities you would have avoided before. Rock bottom can either crush you or free you, and when you realize you're free to build from zero, greatness begins. Focus on what you can control. When life falls apart, it's easy to obsess over things you can't control, your past mistakes, other people's actions, or bad luck. But that only keeps you powerless. The key to rising is to focus on what's in your hands right now. Your habits, your mindset, your next step. Control your mornings. Control how you respond to challenges. Control the work you put in daily. Once you shift your focus to the things you can actually change, the fog starts to lift and progress becomes possible. Greatness starts with small, controlled actions, one day at a time. Choose discipline over motivation. When you're at the bottom, motivation won't save you. It comes and goes, and most days, you won't feel like doing anything. That's why discipline is everything. Discipline means you show up, even when it's hard. It's the small, daily actions that slowly build momentum and change your life. Motivation might start the engine, but discipline is what drives you to the top. Start with tiny, consistent steps, waking up early, exercising, or working on your goals every day. Over time, discipline turns into strength, and strength turns into success. Cut out what's dragging you down. If you want to rise, you have to let go of what's holding you down. That could be toxic people, bad habits, or even your own negative thoughts. Rock bottom is your chance to do a life audit. What's helping you, and what's hurting you? Most people stay stuck because they refuse to cut ties with the things that keep them low. It's not easy, but you can't build greatness on a weak foundation. Remove the dead weight, and you'll be surprised how much faster you can climb. Build resilience through hard work. Greatness is built on resilience, and resilience is built through hard work. When you're at rock bottom, every step feels heavy, but that's how strength is forged. Every day you choose to push forward, even when it's uncomfortable, you're building the mental toughness needed to rise. Stop waiting for life to get easier. Instead, get stronger. Work harder on yourself than you ever have before. Rock bottom isn't a place for self-pity. It's where you dig deep and rebuild piece by piece until you're unshakable. Surround yourself with fighters. The people around you will either lift you or sink you. At rock bottom, you can't afford to be around negative or unmotivated people. They'll keep you stuck. You need to be around fighters, dreamers, and builders, people who inspire you to rise. If you don't have them in your personal life, find them in books, podcasts, or mentors online. The right influences can completely shift your mindset and help you see what's possible. Energy is contagious. Choose your circle wisely. Forgive yourself for the past. One of the heaviest weights at rock bottom is regret. But you can't climb out if you're carrying the past on your shoulders. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean forgetting your mistakes. It means learning from them and letting them go. You can't change what happened, but you can change what happens next. Holding on to guilt or shame will only keep you trapped. Forgiveness is freedom. Give yourself permission to move forward and start over. Every day you wake up is another chance to rebuild a better version of yourself. Think like a builder, not a victim. When you're at rock bottom, you can either see ruins or a foundation. The victim mindset says, "Why me?" The builder mindset says, "What can I create from this?" The people who rise from nothing are the ones who use their pain as bricks and their failures as lessons. They don't sit around waiting. They build, step by step, no matter how small the progress. If you start thinking like a builder, every challenge becomes a tool for your growth. Greatness is built when you stop asking for pity and start building something new. Believe that your comeback will be stronger. The final mindset shift is belief. You must believe that your comeback story will be greater than your pain. When you're at rock bottom, it's easy to think, this is the end. But every great story of success started with someone who believed, even when there was no reason to. Believe that you're not done. Believe that your struggles are shaping you. Your comeback can be bigger, louder, and stronger than you can imagine, but only if you refuse to quit on yourself. Rock bottom isn't the end. It's the beginning of a powerful story only you can write. The mindset shifts we've talked about will help you climb, rebuild, and create a version of yourself you didn't think was possible. If this video from Spark Your Soul gave you hope, comment with, "I'm ready to rise." Like this video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and subscribe for more content that helps you turn your lowest moments into your greatest victories. Your comeback starts today.